Hi guys, it's Ronnie. Welcome to Ronnie Crochets here in YouTube. Today is August the 9th. It's a Saturday, and as promised, I am back. I will be crocheting online or like on live video. This it's easy and it works so fast. This is my written pattern, but a disclaimer, this is not my original pattern, you guys. Okay, I just followed this written pattern. I turned it into a blanket, and it's a one row repeat. We're just doing a cluster of 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. So if you are new here, guys, welcome, and if you are coming back, welcome back. Appreciate your time, and if you had not subscribed to my channel, please do so, and it will help me grow my channel. Right now, time check is 1:20 p.m. Saturday. Okay, so I will start 2 double crochets. I'm doing this on this chain 2 space from the previous row, and then put 2 chains and a single crochet. 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet, 2 doubles, chain 2, and a single crochet. You skip 3 chains, and then into the chain 2 space from the previous row you put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. Hi there, how are you? Come join me on this weekend for to crochet this blanket. Hi guys, how are you all doing on this Saturday afternoon? I'm coming from New York, and today is the 9th of August, and it's about 1:21 in the afternoon. So it's a one row repeat pattern. I'm crocheting a blanket. I hope to finish this blanket by the end of this summer season. But as it is, I have 2 other blankets that I am working on simultaneously with this, so I might not reach my goal. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming over. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. So these are my yarns that I have here. It's from Caron Yarn Inspirations Cotton Cakes. So I still have a full cakes of yarn in front of me. I may or may not use them all, but I bought them online from Michael's. And some of the cakes I already had in my yarn stash for a while, so I just bought like maybe 5 cakes from Michael's, the latest. Thank you for the like. And again, if you had not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will do so. It will help me grow my channel. And I am using crochet hook number 5. And again, as I said, this pattern really works really fast. It's a cluster of doing 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then you go back to that chain 2 space and do a single crochet, and then you skip these 3 stitches, and do the cluster again of 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. This color actually is high tight, okay, and it's a number 4 medium weight. It's 6% cotton and 40% acrylic, and one cake is about 530 yards. So you'll get a lot of yardage from one cake. Chain 2, and then go back to that same chain 2 space to put a single crochet, and then you skip this 3 stitches and do the cluster again of 2 doubles, chain 2, and a single crochet. How are you doing? I hope you have a beautiful Saturday. I started my day late already, but I was working on another whip for maybe an hour and a half, and I have to do some things in the kitchen, and it's only now that I found the time to finally sit down and do crochet. Are you working on a project also? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. It really goes by so fast. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you hadn't done so. I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for coming to join me on this Saturday afternoon. We're coming to the end of this row. I will show you how to end your row. Okay. Okay, I will work on the last chain 2 space here for this row, and I will show you how to end each and every row. We end it the same way. Chain 2, single crochet. I would put a half double crochet on my last stitch here. I'm a fan of using the smart stitch marker to put on the last stitch on every row. It just helps me find the final stitch when I have to do when I have to end the row. Okay, so chain 2, and then you turn your work. This is how big it is now. This is how it looks like. First started it with the plain color of yarn, and then this is just one of the cakes, and then a different cake and a different cake. So let's work some more. Okay, I just end the row and join with another cake on one end, so it's easier for me to sew it together once I finish my project. Okay, I hope you guys will be able to subscribe to my channel. So I chained 2, right, and then I turned my work, and now we start the row again. Yarn over. Do not work on this chain 1 space, we will work on the chain 2 space from the previous row. Okay, so pattern is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. Skip 3 stitches and then work again the pattern of 2 doubles, chain 2, and a single crochet. Yarn over, let's get some more yarn. And by the way, this the label for these skeins or the cakes, they have the pattern on the back of this label, so that is thank you for all the likes. And again, thank you for coming over to join me on this Saturday afternoon. It's about 1:30 right now. Chain 2. So the pattern is just a 1 row repeat. And all you do is the 2 double crochets, a chain 2, and a single crochet. Skip 3 and then do the same pattern, 2 doubles, chain 2, and a single crochet. So disclaimer, this is not my original pattern, okay? Chain 2 and a single, chain 2 and a single, two doubles, chain 2 and a single. For those of you who had not subscribed yet, please do so, and I would really appreciate it. And that way I could grow my channel with you guys. And I usually come daily to do a live stream video, and we do it with like the project that I am working on, and I would just show you like how the pattern works, and I would show the progress also of my work. The last that I did was a hexagon granny stitch. That was last night. If you were here with me last night, I worked on it again like around about an hour and a half on that project. So it's also growing. Chain 2 and a single. And also a disclaimer, I'm not being sponsored by Karen Case or anyone, okay? I just put it there. I just put all my cakes of yarns there, so I would show you how many more I have to work with. Are you working on crochet projects also? And how's it going? This is the yarn is a number 4 medium weight, and I am using a crochet hook number 5. Okay, and again the pattern is a 1 row repeat, and you will just do two double crochets, two chains, and a single crochet in one pattern, and it goes on, row after row. So your project, your would-be project, will be a reversible one. Sheila Scott, hi, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you coming here and joining me on this Saturday afternoon. If you are new to crocheting, I can show you how to do. Uh, I'll go slow in a few to show you how to do a double crochet and to do the single crochet. You're just using the very basic stitches in this project, or in this with this pattern. Nothing fancy, all straightforward double crochets and single crochets. And a single crochet. Okay, so let's do the double crochet in slow-mo at least. Okay, so yarn over, you insert your hook, pull a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first two, yarn over again, and pull through the second two. Okay, again, yarn over, insert your hook, pull a loop, got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first two, and yarn over again and pull through the two loops, chain 2, and then single crochet. You just insert your hook right there, pull a loop, and pull through, and okay, and then you continue to do the pattern. Chain 2, I mean double crochet 2, chain 2, and a single crochet. Sheila, what are you working on? Do you have any project in particular that you are working on this weekend? Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Okay, let's continue on. And the pattern is you yarn over, you work on the chain 2 space from the previous row, and then you put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and you go back into the chain 2 space and put a single crochet. Skip the 3 chains or stitches, and then you work again on the pattern of 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and a single crochet. Chain 2, a single crochet, getting closer again to the end of the row. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, I need to clear my throat. Okay, we need to chain 2 and a single crochet, yarn over. We're working on the chain 2 space from the previous round, or the previous row, I mean. Chain 2 and a single crochet, and then I will be working on the last chain 2 space here to end the row. Chain 2 and a single crochet, and where I put my stitch marker, I'm gonna do a half double crochet to end this row and each and every row thereafter. Half double, and then I chain 2, put back my stitch marker, then I turn my work. Hey guys, again, I'm not being sponsored by Karen or by anyone. I just happen to put all the cakes that I have just to show you how much more I have to work with. I may or may not use all of them, but let's see. So again, your would-be projects will be kind of reversible because you just keep repeating the pattern back and forth. Two doubles, chain 2, and a single crochet. I love the colors of these cakes, like the pastel-like colors. It's so like the spring season. Skip 3 and then work again on your 2 doubles, 2 chains, and a single crochet. If you are new here, guys, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me grow my channel, and I really thank you for your time today to join me on this Saturday afternoon. Right now, it's about 1:44 in the afternoon of Saturday. It's August the 9th. You can pull your stitches to the side so it can accommodate your last single crochet here. Okay, yarn over, do your two doubles, two double crochets, chain two, and a single crochet. Skip, yarn over, and do the doubles, chain two, and a single crochet. Oops. Again, guys, this yarn is a number 4 medium weight, and I am using a crochet hook number number 5 millimeter. Chain two and a single crochet, chain two, and then a single crochet. Just putting the two doubles right here on the chain two space from the previous row. Okay, and the pattern just calls for two double crochets, two chains, and then a final single crochet. So it's all the basic stitches that you do on this when you use this pattern. It's pretty much straightforward, and you only have to do those three basic stitches: a single crochet, chains, and double crochet. Yarn over, I skip three stitches and then work on this two chain space from the previous row. Single, yarn over, chain two, and a single, two doubles, chain two, and a single, two doubles, chain two, and a single. If you're new here, please consider liking my video and to subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you so much for your time today. I'm gonna switch to a different color once I finish this kind of like blue, light blue thing here, and a little bit of a gray color or mint something. Then I will switch it to to this kind of color. And the last chain two space that I have here, this is what I will be working on. So chain two and a single, and then I will end it by yarning over, and then where I have my stitch marker, I'm gonna put a half double crochet, and that is how we end each and every row. Okay, and then I chain two, put back my stitch marker, and we can turn our work. I see a Prima Bigamo Bangamo Arachi. Hi there. Thanks for coming over. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. Right now, it's almost 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. A few more minutes, about 6 minutes more. Let's turn our work. And this is how much I have now. Okay, so let's start here. I chain 2 and we can start the project again. Don't work here. You do your pattern to start on this chain 2 space. 1, 2. Chain 2 and a single. When we work on this chain 2 space, okay, do 2 doubles, chain 2 and a single. Okay, and then skip this 3, yarn over again and do 2 doubles, chain 2 and a single crochet, 2 doubles, chain 2 and a single crochet, 2 doubles, chain 2, a single crochet, let's see, keeps it's getting in the way. All right, okay, it's the color is switching now or shifting now to a more darker kind of mint green. Chain 2, a single crochet, yarn over, work on the chain 2 space from the previous round. Oops. Chain 2 and a single crochet, 2, 1, 2, a single, yarn over, let me show you what this color changes into a lighter color, and then from a lighter color to a darker color. So this is called High Tide, and it's a number 4 medium weight, and they are recommending for you to use this 5 millimeter crochet hook, which I am using. So this is currently what I am using now. Then maybe we can switch into a different color. Get some more. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to my channel, for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And I hope that you are enjoying the day. If you're working on your crochet projects, I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, we're working on the chain 2 space from the previous row, and I am doing 2 double crochets, a chain 2, and I go back into that same chain 2 space to put a single crochet. So it's a 1 row repeat, and you're using all the basic stitches in crochet with this kind of pattern. So 2 double crochets, chain 2. I move this towards the right side, and then I have enough space to put a single crochet on that same chain 2 space. Chain 2. Let's get some more yarn, and we can switch colors after this round. Let me see, we have to do one more round or one more row, because I would only I would switch colors just on one side, so that way it's neater and it's easier for me. Chain 2 and a single crochet. So skip 3 stitches, and then you work on the pattern of 2 double crochets, chain 2 and a single crochet, all into that chain 2 space that we did on the previous row. That's how easy it is to work with this pattern. And a disclaimer again, I mentioned earlier, this is not my original pattern, you guys. Let's get some more. If you don't have enough space on the chain 2 space, you can just move your double crochets and the chains right into the right right side. And two. And okay, getting closer to the end of this row, and I'm going to do another row using this color, and then we switch to a different color. Chain two, single crochet, one, two, one, two, chain two, chain two, single crochet, and I am left with this one more chain two space here. So I yarn over and do my final pattern of two double crochets, chain two, and going back into the chain two space for another single crochet. Then I yarn over and put a half double crochet into where the stitch marker is. So that is how I end each and every end of the row. Okay, chain two, I put back my marker. I know it's weird, right? But it helps me determine where I will put the first and the last stitches for every row. Okay, so we will do one more row of this color. Let's turn our work. After you chain two, it's getting bigger. Sorry, it's increasing in height, just the way that it's supposed to. Okay, so this is where we start here with another row, and after the end of this row we can switch to a different color. Okay, so forget about this, the first stitch here. You will do the pattern again on this chain two space on this new row that we are working on. Skip this three and then start over. You might have memorized the pattern by now, so you can be able to do your project as well. You can make it into a shawl maybe, or like if you do like home decors, you can also do like a throw, blanket throw, or you can do like the throw pillowcases. Okay, just okay. Chain two, single, I might come back. I will come back online later on to do another live stream. I don't know about the time yet, but if you're still online, please watch me again, join me in working with maybe I will come back to work on the same project, or I will work on a different project, another whip that I have, work in progress I have. Some more yarn. Thank you so much, guys, for coming over. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you, thank you. And if you had not subscribed yet, please do so. I will follow you back, and together we can grow our channels here in YouTube. Chain 2. Chain 1. That's a single crochet, I mean not chain 1. This is a chain 2, and then you go back into the chain 2 space and put your single crochet. And single crochet. Chain 2 and a single crochet, 2 doubles, chain 2 and a single crochet, 2 doubles, a single crochet. I see Nadia Keys. Thank you for coming. Hi to you too. And thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. Right now it's about 2:14 p.m. It's been, we're getting closer to the hour. Thank you so much for coming over. And again, if you had not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Chain 2 and a single crochet, skip 3, oops, do another pattern of 2 doubles or double crochets, chain 2 and a single crochet. So if you will be doing this kind of pattern, your project will be kind of like a reversible. What you see in the front is what you will also see in the back. Okay, yarn over, 2 doubles, chain 2 and a single crochet, 2, chain 2 and a single. two, one, two. Few more chain two spaces that we need to work on before we reach the end of this row. Then we will change or switch colors. Yarn over and then work on the chain two space from the previous row. Chain two, go back into the chain two space and do a single crochet. Oops. Two doubles, one and two, chain two, and a single crochet. Yarn over, two doubles, chain two, and a single, one, two, chain two. One, two, and single crochet. Two, one, two. Okay, come to the final chain two space. So two doubles, chain two, and again you can just pull or push your the two doubles and the two chains right to the right side, so you have enough space for your single crochet. Okay, so this is where we will switch colors. Okay, I'm gonna end it with a half double crochet. Okay, so insert your hook right there, and I will switch it to this color. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna show you how I join yarns. I'm gonna get my scissors. Okay, just here, just get at least like 5-6 inches of this new working yarn, and then don't let go yet of the yarn that you had been working on. Okay, so I have 3 stitches here. Just grab enough of it so in the end you will have enough space or enough yarn to sew it in. Okay, all right, so I pull through all of the 3 loops. Okay, so I will be working on this new color now. Okay, so chain 2, I'll put back my stitch marker. Let me see. Okay, right there, and we can cut off the yarn that we had been working with. Okay, so this color now, I'm gonna leave at least like the same length as the new working yarn that I have. Okay, and we put this aside. Work on that later on again. And this is the one that I am working on now. Let me show you the name of it. This is all right, there's the title of the color Beach View. Okay, so we'll work with this now. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming over and joining me on this Saturday afternoon. I chained 2, now I have to turn my work. Okay, let's get that in the way. Out of the way, not in the way. Okay, and we start over. Takes time to situate again yourself to work on the new row. Okay, so okay, tighten some more with that previous yarn that we used. Okay, and then you yarn over. Don't work on this single crochet here or just chain. You do the chain 2 space here. That is where we will start our pattern again of 2 double crochets, chain 2, and a single crochet. Okay, skip this 3 and work again on the chain 2 space. Chain 2, single crochet, yarn over, chain 2, and a single. Wow, guys, if you had been here with me from the start, it's an hour and 10 minutes now. Thank you so much for coming over and to join me on this Saturday afternoon. I appreciate you for coming over. I'll do some more maybe in the middle of this or to end this again. I like this color. I hope you can join me back this tonight or this early evening. I will be coming back to do another live stream. I don't know yet which whip I will be working on. Maybe I will pick up this again, this blanket. I hope you can join me. Oh, I see Nicole Hathaway. Hi there. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. Right now, time check, it's 2:28 p.m. I'm coming from New York. The weather is kind of humid again, but I haven't been outside. Farthest that I went is just in our backyard here. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me Saturday afternoon. I'm new to doing this live streaming, so I I don't know about the guidelines yet, but at some point I'm gonna read what the guidelines are, and I don't know if if you're if you're interested in some giveaways that I will give also during the live stream, but I'm not sure if that is allowed on live streaming. I don't want to go against the rules, but I am thinking about doing some giveaways. So I don't know if you would be interested in that, and we'll find out. I'm gonna research on that. Maybe sometime in the future. I may not be off from work all this weekend, but I come do live streaming every like almost daily now, but I don't have a fixed time in coming. So I hope we'll be able to do that. Just maybe like a few rules on my side that you have to be a subscriber at least, and you have to be yeah, you have to participate in the live stream videos. Let's look into that more. I don't want to go against rules. And the giveaways will be related to our crochet crafts, maybe yarns or something else, that relates or that we use for our crafting. Hopefully we can do that, we will not go against their guidelines here in YouTube. Alright guys, I'm working on my last chain to space here, and then I will end this row with a half double crochet. I think it's about time for me to end this video right now. I thank you so much for all your time, for coming over on this Saturday afternoon to join me. And for the super chats, I thank you, Shelia Scott, Prima Bangmu Arachi, Nadia, and Nicole. Thank you for your chats, and I hope to see you guys sometime tonight and sometime in the future. And as said, we'll be having some giveaways maybe, just so to keep the video more lively. Okay, thank you again for your time, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye.